When you're renting, home security gets a little bit tricky. You need to think about a few things that homeowners don't need to consider, like are you even allowed to install extra security? I'm Rebecca, the lead safety reporter and in-house security expert for Safewise, and I have used home security both as a homeowner and as a renter. So I'm here to help you figure out which kind of extra costs you're looking at because you already have a bunch of monthly stuff you're dealing with. So by the end of this video, you will be ready to amp up your rental security with confidence. So first things first, contracts. The average home security contract is 3 years long, which is about 3 times as long as your average lease. But the good news is there are a lot of options that give you the extra reassurance of a security system, even with professional monitoring, without any contract at all. And some of our favorites include Simply Safe, Cove, and Ring. It's a teeny weeny one. The cool thing about these is you can add and take away professional monitoring whenever you want to. So if you're going on vacation, you can turn on monitoring for that month, and then when you get back, you can shut it off and just use your app to see what's happening at home without having to pay the extra monthly bill. The downside is you're going to have to pay out of pocket right up front for this equipment. And that could range from a couple $100s to more than $1,000, depending on the type of equipment you want to put in place. So you'll definitely pay more out of pocket right from the get-go for no contract home security than if you opt for a contract. Ultimately, what we all want to know is how much more am I going to have to pay every month to have home security? And the good news is that monthly monitoring for most renter-friendly security systems ranges from $10 to about $30 a month, which is cheaper than internet, and it's about the same as you might be paying for your little suite of streaming services if you've got Hulu and Netflix, something like that. Or if you like to stop and get fancy coffee every morning like I do, I could definitely justify this cost and have less coffee. Another benefit to having a security system in your rental that you might not realize, and it can help justify the cost, is that some insurance companies will give you a break on your renter's insurance if you add extra security measures, which could be anything from an extra lock or deadbolt all the way to a little security system. So overall, you're looking at investing a few $100s for your equipment up front if you go with a no contract option, and then about $20 a month for professional monitoring if you're going to own your equipment outright. And when you add that up over time, it is definitely worth the money, especially if you're at risk of being burglarized. The average cost of a burglary is around $2,400. So home security is definitely going to cost less than that and hopefully prevent something like that happening. Now that you know the things to look out for when you are renting, you can find solutions to secure your rental, whether it's an apartment, condo, house, duplex, I don't know, little spot on the moon. Safewise.com has all of the answers for you. We've done thousands of hours of research and testing with these systems in different environments so that we can put together the best resources to help you stay safe at home, whether you rent or own your house. So go to Safewise.com to find out our top security system recommendations for renters. Plus, we have a bunch of extra safety tips for every living situation, whether it's living in an apartment or how to survive with your roommates.